Hy's gebore in die land van wyn en koring, effens groot en pakkie bulle aan die horing. Hy stap daar met 'n blou ding in sy hand, toe hy dit suig, dink almal, die dorp is aan die brand. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. Sy sak hang swart en al die batterye, hy koop die sousie nie, hy maak sy eie. Sy bure sien die wolk en gooi 'n tuinslang oor die muur, maar het ruik so suurlemoen en het proe self bietjie suur. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke.
Man, lekker, kyk die volume daar so. Good evening, all the peeps. How you doing? Thank you, Eskom. Load shedding again at 8 o'clock. So this will be a fairly short session, and hence I started a few minutes earlier. They caught me off guard, the bastards. It was supposed to be only load shedding at 10 o'clock. And then they decided to up it a stage. And increasing the stages meant that we fall under different schedule brackets now. So now all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock. Lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. Anywho, it is absolutely awesome to be back. I mean, I kind of missed it a lot. I gotta admit, for sure. 3 months is a long time to have that evil strike. And fortunately, the strike is lifted. The Oaks said that we can have super chats again, we can have members again. I've got no idea for how long, but yeah, that's that. So in the house is Mr. Lord Hawkey. Good evening, sir, all the way from the UK. Someone kick it off with a Winger Tertiary membership from Ohm Readers. Awesome stuff, thank you very much for that. Calvin van der Merwe is here in the house. He just wants to see the series Mech Beast that has been built by a fellow Oni, a fellow teacher. Timothy Victor, he's still got his wrench. He's a moderator, up and kicking. Everything's live, man. Happy to be here. Yeah, Timmy, it's very nice. I'm going to show that your advert for your next Vape Meet. I'm going to show it for sure stuff. There's Henry Landsberg, man, in the house. Winged Secondary. Respect. Yeah, so the next thing I will be saving up for, most certainly, seeing that I actually have saved up for it, I had about 3,000 rand saved up, but then the graphics card died and I had to actually take out my graphics card. Let me show you. This was the old number which was in the machine. My old trusty Asus that's been running probably for, let's be honest, 10 years. 10 years this card's been doing his struts. And yeah, unfortunately this guy wasn't reliable anymore. I started having all intermittent problems and heaven knows what. So I decided, no. So I got myself a 1060 and the game which I downloaded, Sniper Elite 5. That one struggled a bit. I think that's still a 640 or something like that. So I got myself a 6 gig 1060 EVGA. A small little card, but a beast of a little card. So in any case, now things are smooth as silky. But yeah, it was a bummer. The whole YouTube thing. I've got a warning still hanging there. A warning, but it's just a warning, a community warning, but it's not a strike as of yet. So Lord alone knows what's going to happen. So in any case, so yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing new in South Africa. The only thing which came in, which I know of, is I think it's Mr. Williams. He's got a online website called quit.co.za. He brought in the Blaze RTA, and I saw a post on Facebook, but it was sold out. By the time I had a look at it, it was sold out though. So, but otherwise, there's nothing. Not even Sir Vape has got new stuff. All you see is disposables and vape juice. That's all you see. And talking about vape juice, okay, I'm going to show you now. Neil Pitts is here. Get me on, it will only take 5 minutes. Neil Hockey, there's not enough people inside chat. I think we're only 5 people. I think the load shedding is hitting a huge area in South Africa. Hello almal wat nie in deel 21700 mek het nie. Yes, waar wil jy wees? Waar wil jy wees? Just look at this thing. Yo. Even Foss was scared. Remember, Foss is a oak that uses pens, those 50 milliamp per hour pens. So him jumping on a series mech, he got a skrik. He just wanted to make sure. How the batteries put in, the build, but he had a 0.22 build in this thing. And remember, it's a dual 21700 series. So I didn't get gat geskop. So luckily I still had about three pairs of the Hex Aliens from White Collar still left. So I've put in my Asgard, I put in a set, and I put in a set of these, and they normally owe me around 0.4, which is totally lekker op 5 plekke for this number. But anywho, so I gave Force another idea. So let's see how he actually runs with that idea. But this guy it's very, very simplistic, but it looks good. It looks very, very nice. And he actually offered, and I think we're going to do it next Thursday evening, an auction. So the oak that wins the auction for this number, you can have your personal engraving on this specific one. Now, the only thing which I'm going to tell you beforehand is getting off this door. You actually just have to pull on the sides. Not that hard, but it's not held in magnets. It's these brackets which actually keep this little guy in place. But you can see the internals are very, very lekker, of 5 plekke. There he goes. Dual 21700. And then what I also told him though, not that I've got any rattle on my thing at all, but if you just take that double-sided tape and just put a strip there, or it doesn't have to be double-sided tape. You know what I'm talking about, that funny, fucking spongy, black bastard. Just a little strippy there. And that will actually push against the batteries. And if you've got a small bit of rattle, then that's going to sort out your issue over there. But yeah, I think he used copper on the inside. So your conductivity on this thing is very much nice. Dual 21700 at the bottom. And there you go. Check also. Check me. Look at them clouds, man. Look at them clouds. So yeah, this is it's a fun thing, man. And it's so nice. I can't understand why there's not more stuff in South Africa. I mean, here this Oni, I know he's in a managerial position at school, but here's Mr. Voss. He looks at the wood inside his class. He looks at his kids. He drops his head in shame. And then he looks at the wood again and he gets this bright idea. Let's make a mod. It's pointless talking to these kids because they don't want to learn. Might as well make a mod. So yeah, you'll see mine has got Zombie over there, number 2. And the winner of the auction will get Zombie. And as I said, the auction is, if it goes for 5 Rand oaks, you're going to get a dual series 21700 mech, locally produced Cape Town flavor. Little woody jobby over here. So yeah, and they place the button at the top. And I think it works absolutely well. Works great. So if you want to if you do have a dual series mech, especially 21700s, remember those hex aliens from White Collar. Lovely stuff. Or get yourself a pair of duals, which nanos, which go in there and ohm it around 0.4, 0.45. You're going to smooth with Josie vape over there. Here's Nico. Nico say, welcome back. Okay, let's quickly check. 4 says, ja. Naand Nico, lekker om jou hier so te hê. Loving my Oxford Arbiter 2. My opinion, I can't understand why the Oaks are advertising their Oxfords, their Arbiter 2s. I can't. Because we had a Manenavik about 3 weekends ago. And I connected this number. Where's my other one? My other one is in my room, my black daily. Here raak ek nou skoon nervous as ek hom nie sien nie. But this guy I had with my black Arbiter, this oak, which I got from Lord Hawkey, the golden one, that I connected up with my gold Arbiter 2, and then my gunmetal Arbiter, my stainless Arbiter 2, which is on my mod, which is inside the room, probably at the moment. Yeah, no, I forgot it. But yeah, I've got 3 Arbiter 2s, and Force also enjoys his Arbiter 2 a lot, but the Oaks are advertising it, so I've got no idea what I'm doing right or what they're doing wrong, or what I'm doing wrong or what they're doing right. But I enjoy my Arbiter 2, to be quite honest. I don't think the Blaze is going to kick his ass. If I look at that airflow over there, you need some airflow heating up from the sides, man, you know, at angles. And that's the reason why this oak is why I'm enjoying it so much. But otherwise, I still got the pumper. This little oak still running. Still doing his job absolutely as what he should. I had this guy on the Manenavik as well, because you can think by yourself, there's a lot of Onis over there, and the Onis taking a bit of a juicer, and they want to heat this. They want to do a bit of a juicy, vapey flavor session. So this was absolutely perfect with the humongous amount of juice which this guy takes. So yeah, that's that, and I still have this number over here, which I just emptied. Thank goodness for that, because I need to put in some tobacco in here as well. Then this guy is still active permanently on my desk. This guy, I'm still enjoying this purge a lot. And I actually phoned Moritz and I sent him a WhatsApp again to find out, listen, is there anything which I must show? Because I see there's a Facebook page. Yeah, I hope you folks can hear me well. I'm just going off here. In the meantime, my volume can be off. But yeah, there's a lovely South Africa purge Facebook page where the Oaks post the most beautiful purges. So I thought I'd phone him and they can just send me whatever he's got available and how it actually works. So I can give you guys the information in case you're also interested in getting yourself a purge, whether it's a tube, whether it's this side fire number, whether it's the single guillotine side fire or whatever. But they got great mods, obviously. Ooh, I think Mr. Ohm Readers, he must get himself one of these guys for the clouds. Absolutely. Even this oak's going to work great for the clouds. I mean, you can almost see the clouds. Look at the nice thick plumage coming through there. And then I got a surprise WhatsApp yesterday from Vape King. And they asked me for my shipping details, which was actually very nice because I don't get nothing no more. The companies don't send anything this way. I don't think they send to South Africa anymore. I'm not sure. I even see Mr. TTT, and that's the reason why I actually also thought it would be a good idea to have a show tonight. Because I thought you guys are being entertained by Brent, Triple T, Bearded Viking. But I see he hasn't had a show in a very long time. I thought he might have one with a Ripsaw RDA, which is going to show to you guys and demonstrate how to build it. But nothing. The Oaks dead quiet. I think he's making too much money from the Ripsaw RDA. He's walking around and trying to get a new boat or a new car or something like that. I've got no idea. But yeah, what was interesting to me is when I looked at that Ripsaw, is that little bridge. And I was so hoping Hardus was here inside There's even Moritz. Because I had that idea of that bridge for probably about 3.5, 4 years. I've had drawings of it, but mine's a bit different though. My idea is different, but basically the RDA, which I thought would be a great RDA, but obviously I don't know how to go about it though. I just got an idea. But it also has got that bridge running over the squonk pin, so that if you squonk from the bottom, it hits the bottom of the bridge and spreads to the sides. But my bridge is totally different at the top. So yeah, I don't want to say too much about it. Maybe somebody still has got contacts and has got an idea, but I think it's going to work well. But yeah, it was interesting to saw that bridge idea. So yeah, that's cool beans, man. Any case, so Vape King actually contacted me, and then I received this, just like so. Just like so. And if you're wondering what is these numbers, I mean, let's quickly first say, this is the Neo Tobacco series from Vapor Mountain or New Lab Industries, as what they are called now. And I will show you what this is in, what's inside here now. But I just have to tell you it's tobaccos so that you can understand what's this. Now this is, you can always think, what always goes good with a bit of a boozy and a bit of a tobacco, whether it's cigars or pipe or cigarettes or vaping, which you do, but a tobacco is a game of cards. So what you got inside here is cards, and there you go. Lekker man, lekker. So this is a whole set. Wonderful. And I also tested it though. It's always also got that little plastic plating. I can show you now. But yeah, look at that. Great stuff, man. Wonderful cards, and it retains its shape immediately. So yes, man. There you go. So this pack of cards was included, and on it is the label for the New Tobacco series, Prohibition Tobacco series. And I'll quickly show you this number now. Luckily it doesn't have a barcode, so YouTube can't crap in its pants. Okay, let's just quickly remove some of these numbers over here, and that's obviously what is inside. Here is one of them at the moment though. I just love the setup. The X Pro 1.4 on top of this, what's it, the SX Mini, Q Class Mini or whatever it is. But yeah, but this is such a nice display. It's amazing. I mean, it's regte hout. It's regte hout. Just look at that. That presentation, Vapor Mountain logo, which has been burnt in there. Then you've got this card which tells you about all the different flavor tobacco. They're all tobaccos. And you get this liquor sticker, which you can use for your car license, the windscreen. And if you open this thing up, it just smacks off tobacco. And there you've got it. And there you'll see you've got the Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and the Joker. And each of these guys are 60 milliliters of tobacco goodness. And I will read you now quickly what is the profiles of each of these. But I almost got a skirk when I opened it up, and I thought to myself, wow, 60 milliliter bottles. What are the chances they're going to be 12 milligram? Because that is what I vape in these MTL RTAs. And then I had a closer look and I saw, my goodness gracious, it is 12 milligram. So Benji is releasing these guys, obviously not in this format, but we spoke earlier, and if you guys ask very nicely and you're really keen on one of these, then he might consider sponsoring a complete set of this limited edition, but you will not be able to buy it in this specific format. I just also think this is a wonderful case, if it's empty, to put in all your drip tips. Lovely little case. It's got a little notchy over there, hinges on that side. Very much nice. Deep etching or deep engraving over here. So that's very, very cool beans. But in any case, just a quickie on the juices though. The Jack, the Gentleman's Fix, straightforward tobacco with subtle, spicy, earthy and woody undertones. Okay, that's for the oak that smokes the light type of cigarettes. And then you get for Force, this one's for you, the Queen, the Lady's Delight. Straightforward tobacco, popping with smooth mint and cool menthol sensations, specially blended for the good wood blokes. Okay. Then the King, the Connoisseur's Treat, the gourmet tobacco with top notes of ripe dark fruits and nuts, accentuated by notes of exotic Arabic and rum. Now, I think Benji said that this is his favorite, and I've also got an idea that that's also going to be my favorite as well. And then the Ace, what's this? The Baller's Vice. Fine Cuban cigar that ticks all the boxes, pleasant earthy notes or tones with just the right balance of sweet. There you go. Now, currently the one which I've tested inside here, which I'm busy testing, I almost finished a little tank of it, is the Joker. And the Joker is the all-rounder's pleasure. Familiar and always enjoyable, delectably sweet and flavorful cherry tobacco. So that's the one which I'm currently enjoying, and it's not that in-your-face cherry as well. The cherry which makes you gnaw. It is a nice subtle cherry. Now the best of all, ladies and gentlemen, is hear this now. And this is something that's been bothering me for a long time, but I rather decided to keep quiet, but not anymore. He's selling this individually, these tobaccos. So if you like one, the maximum you're going to pay. Now remember, it's a 60 ml. It is quality products, flavorings, VGs, PGs, and his nick. I also use Benji's nick at the moment. Well, I've been using it for a long time. But in any case, he's going to sell this maximum for 180 Rand for a 60 ml, 12 milligram tobacco. Now, how do you like them apples? And what I wanted to say that pisses me off is the prices which some juice makers in South Africa charge. It is absolutely mental to see certain local juices go for more than 300 Rand. I cringe when I see that though. And here Benji comes along, gives you 60 ml with 12 milligrams, and that's where your price is. That's what's expensive, is your nicotine. And it's going to offer it for a maximum of 180 Rand for that. You guys know that if you want to buy a small little 30 ml, 12 milligram, any MTL, you're probably going to pay around 150. Yeah, this Oak offers this for 180. Max. Could be cheaper, could be 185, but around that ballpark. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, the prices. But I don't know what your opinion is. I mean, even my 100 mils of Blimey, I sell for 180. And there's an order. There's a small klompie wat die staan. There's an out picking this up tomorrow. 4 Blimeys and 2 boeretrose and 180. Yeah, the oaks come with more than 300. It is a shame. There's a scanner. There's a scanner, man. So in any case, let's quickly see what's going on here. So my opinion, I enjoy the Arbiter too. Ronaldo Reader is inside the house. The Good Guys. There's another great website. Another awesome tobacco which I've been vaping the whole time. And I'm going to tell you now, and I think he's got stock, is this caramel cigar by Pied Piper. So yes, go on the Good Guys, because I know they also supported Pied Piper, which is another baffler for me, is I just can't understand why not many people stock Pied Piper. Blows my mind. It blows my mind. I mean, I tried a lot of the well-known juices. I know, Talvira, that custard tobacco, which is very popular. The Good Guys. I've got a few small ones still here at the back. But no, I smoked that Pied Piper. And it's going to be so hard to get. Especially now that Ink Vapor Jurgens has also decided to close shop. I hope it's temporarily. I'm not sure. But close shop for now, because he also stocked it. So I got no idea what's going to happen, boys. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Vaping Snowman. The UK. Look at that snowman. Something tells me it's cold in the UK. Sean Mayer, welcome back. As I say, Oaks, let's be honest now with one another. I mean, it is nice to be back, but it is so hard to also get content. Okay. Besides the fact that my members were taken away from me by YouTube. That pissed me off badly. And that sucks. But Content must come from you guys as well. All right. And while we're talking about content, before the bloody load shedding kicks in, let me just quickly show you. Where's that? This. I just want to show you this quickly so that you can know. This is the new vape, or the next vape meet, put it that way. Vape X. The first ever Vape Meet Expo. So it seems like this thing is really going big. So Timothy, you Oaks, absolutely my hats off to you guys for keeping this thing alive and making it as big as what it currently is. I mean, it's not called a Vape Meet anymore. It's now called a Vape Expo. Vape Meet Expo. Just that additional Expo means that it's going to be larger. You might have some vendors over there now. You don't know. You don't know. And I mean, building up to VapeCon, remember there you're still going to see Oaks with decent devices. I know VapeCon's great atmosphere, having a couple of brewskis out there at the back, a couple of beers and enjoying the tent. But I think it's going to be a disposable mecca this year of disposables. And that's truly sad. It would be so nice if they just included on the eSig SA forum that the vendors which said that they're going to be there, what are the percentages of hobbyist mods or hobbyist gear versus for the layman, for the comfort zone guys who just want to grab something and vape. In other words, the disposables, which is just to get an idea. Because I mean, for us in Cape Town, going up all that way, it's not going to be worth a while. Not for me though. So yeah. Maybe Force goes over and he says, I don't have to pay petrol money, and we drive up here. I will go, but Force has done enough. He's done enough. Please allow overseas members in the draw. Just let them pay the postage if we win. Yeah, well, I mean, I can try and find out. I've sent something overseas before, but I know the guy paid a lot. He paid a lot. I sent I can't even remember, a kepi and something else. And I've got no idea, but we tried to get it as flat as possible inside an envelope, because an envelope is obviously the cheapest option. As soon as you start going to boxes, the oaks get mental over here. Benji, evening guys. There's Mr. Benji behind these great juices, the Prohibition Tobacco series. As I said, I'm just testing the cherry at the moment, and then I'm going to climb to the king. Then I'm going to try the king out. Here's Mr. Alvin Roo inside the house. So come Mr. Alvin's order over here, which is coming to collect tomorrow. Except if you like a dry heat immediately. That's what happened with the 0.2. Yeah, Force wasn't. I can't remember what I told him though. But yeah, he built a series 21700 and then he put a 0.2 build in there. And the thing scored. I think it's going to give him around 200 watts of power. But yeah, no, he got a dry heat on his first heat with this monster. I'm bringing still the other one. Oh yeah. That's Calvin's thing. That what's the bloody mod? The King Kong, the Kong RDA, and the other thing. The Prey. He's still his, so he's over there. Loving my Hellbabe Fat Rabbit 3. Funnily enough, I haven't tested that though. I know Jurgens also mentioned that it's good, but I saw a lot of Oaks advertise these. I should have actually probably gotten myself a second-hand one for cheap. That's a cool evening, everyone. Good evening, Liesel. Geez, like it. You should see Liesel's collection of atomizers. Holy crap sack. There's a thread in the eSig SA forums, a thread about Atty-stands. And then she posted an Atty-stand which a friend of hers made. I think it's from Perspex or Glass, but it looks very good. Very nice. But she's got a massive amount of atomizers on that thing. I can quickly see if the last few minutes, Lord Hawkey, I can quickly invite you in and check. I can send you an invite over here and then see what happens. But I know it's only a few minutes left before the bastards strike us. Alright, Ronaldo, ek gaan nou jou boodskapie lees. I'm gonna check your message now though. Alright, so yeah, you're in there. But yeah, there's the expo of Timothy. You guys must go and check that out. Don't be like that now. I just want to see if Mr. Hawkey is going to enter over here. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Oaks, that is basically that which I just wanted to say. It's absolutely nice to be back. I'm busy currently with my Life Science channel. You should see my latest video which I posted. It's got a new intro, it's got a new extra. I mean, the previous one I did, but it sucks a bit. So I actually got it done by Indian bloke through Fiverr. He also did that though, so that absolutely looks cool beans. I just want to see. Yeah, no, I don't know where Mr. Lord Hawkey disappeared. I'm inviting him, but nothing's happening. I don't see him inside. Mr. Lord, Mr. Hawkey, where art thou? I don't see you nowhere. No, you're definitely not there. Let's just keep that open, and then we must just check if somebody actually joins. All right, let's quickly go through the chat over here. But that's what I wanted to say about the content, blokes. If you know anything, or got anything new, or see anything new, or know of a juice or whatever, please, Oaks, don't be like that now. Don't be like that, Mr. Lord Hawkey signed. I've got no idea where he is, so I'm just going to close that portion, close over there. So you've got a bit of a bigger screen. There you go. So yeah, but please email it to me. You guys know what my email is, and that's basically that. Let's quickly check over here. Says the Bearded Viking has been in England and Dubai doing vape expos. Right. Looks great. Home readers, good evening Mr. Keizo and everyone. Good evening Mr. Readers. Ek het vir jou welkom geheet bietjie vroeër. Warren Dean, woohoo, sup peep, streaming all the way from Ghana. There you go, man. Keer maar is diep in die gate in die Ghana in. There was a Timothy, wow, even cheaper than some 30 ml juices. Yeah, that's, as I said, that's what I just don't want to understand. I can't believe the people are so expensive with their bloody local juices. Benji, respect for your price, which you are going to sell those for. It's very, very good. Okay, can't wait for VapeCon, but disposables are going to be everywhere. I think so as well. I doubt disposable users will see the appeal of VapeCon. I think it will be mostly vape enthusiasts. You reckon? I hope so. There will be, without a doubt, lots of disposables also, but I think juice, mods, tanks, pot kits will still be the main attraction. Ja, Benja, I hope so. Ek hoop so het sommer. Dit sal nogal 'n bakgat wees. Alright, Oaks, before the power shuts off, I have got my temporary little thing over here. Might as well just, look at that. Look at that thing over there. Look at there, man. Okay, there you go. Gooi tyd terug. Ai, kyk nou wat maak hy. Every time I minimize. But yeah, this is what I've got for my load shedding. So if the lights go off now, check out this number. Check out this boy, man. You push over there, dual 8650s, but unfortunately it's built in. But once these things die, I will obviously open it up and check what's going in there. But yeah, you've got that light on that side, then you can dim it. You open up a light the back side, then you open up 2 lights on either side. And yeah, and the nice thing about it is you can flip it up. One side, look like that. You gooi him like that, you can carry it around, it's magnetic. It sits against any magnet surface. So yes, man. Daar's 'n lekker magneet wat jy daar so het. So this is my load shedding. I actually bought 2 of these guys, and they actually work great. And you also charge them via USB or Type C, the base over there. Yeah, it's the 3D background which is messing things around. Okay, Oaks, so I want to thank you very much for joining tonight. I think next Wednesday, as I said, let's get a little auction going for one of these Oaks, which you can customize. As I said, Benji will sleep on whether he's going to donate one of those things. I actually offered to purchase it. I hope he says I can buy the thing from him, so that he can actually recoup some of the stuff and then offer it to one of you blokes, man, one of the members. I know there's a lot of MTL guys inside the chat, so that will be cool beans. Even Mr. Nico Libbe he only MTLs. That's it. Okay, Oaks, julle moet 'n lekker week verder hê. And as you get content, please send it through. And have a good night. I've got an extra, but yeah, there's so many. This is still my old extra. I haven't had time to make a new one, so let's quickly see if it's still here in any case. Yeah, maybe. Right. Cheers and thanks for joining.